Yeah, really proud of our team. This is the best time of the year. It's what we work all towards, and our guys know that. Whether it's we've been together as a team since last June, and that's when the journey started. Right, it's a marathon. I've told our guys this the whole time. It's like embrace the moment, lean right into it, have fun, don't ever forget that. That's why you started playing basketball. And they continue to play for one another. And I think that's what our group has done all year, and it's what's made us really, really successful and really good is just our connectivity that we have. We obviously have very good players, but we have better people in our program. And then I thought like our execution there in the second half was really good on the offensive end. I thought we set back a game of basketball in the first half. Couldn't score. I did think we were getting pretty good looks. Then we started to panic a little bit, over-dribbled it, and give Eastern Michigan a lot of credit. And they took us out of our offense and out of what we wanted to do. And then I thought, like I said, in the second half, our offensive execution was tremendous. And we had multiple efforts, whether it was Reece, whether it was Antoine, Ian on Deshaun Nelson, who's, I think, one of the best, if not the best, big in the league. He's right there. I voted him first team all-league. He's super talented, and he's kicked our tail in the previous game. And we threw the cavalry after him, tried to frustrate him, and I thought we did a good job with that. Then we closed the game. He had great productivity off the bench with Evan. Evan was tremendous. Reece was tremendous, and again, it's just strength in numbers. That's what makes us a really good team. So, it's a quick turnaround here. We didn't come here just to win one game. The job's not finished, as Kobe Bryant once said. R.I.P. Kobe. We're here to stay here, hopefully all the way through Saturday.
Question for our student athletes. Reece, Coach talked about the execution in the offense, especially the second half. You had a couple of those backdoor looks from Pete. What did you see, and what were you able to do as a team collectively in the second half offensively?
Yeah, second half, Coach Steele, he settled us down a lot. We were able to get into a lot of open looks, and got some great screens and got some good looks. We had a lot of good looks in the first half that just didn't go down. A couple block shots, and we went into halftime knowing that those will go down in the second half. So, we stuck to it, and then we just started finishing them in the second half.
Cam, there's been a few points this season where, you've had a few games in a row where you've really filled it up. How important do you think was the game against Ball State just to end the regular season where you kind of got things back on track offensively to then do that again and score 20 here today?
I think it was just a great game to, build some momentum coming into March, and I think it showed tonight. I thought we played really well in the Ball State game, had a week off. We prepared really well, had a great game plan coming into the MAC tournament. And obviously, we did what we needed to do tonight, and we're excited to move on.
Reece, you're part of a bench unit that put up 35 points tonight. What was the points of emphasis coming off the bench that led to such a high level of production?
Yeah, that's every night for us. I feel like, strength in numbers, as our coach says. We pride ourselves into that. We don't, necessarily see us as a bench thing. We think all 9 guys can play anywhere in the country. So we call ourselves the bench mob, as we like to say. And so we know once we come in, we need to provide that juice, provide that energy off the bench, provide that fire. And, we were able to do that tonight, and, we got to keep that going.
Cam, how important was it to get off to a good start to see those first couple go for the net and for the team that 9-0 lead early?
Yeah, I thought we struggled offensively in the first half, so I was able to get us going by making some tough shots. We only scored 29 points, and then we finished with 81, so that shows we scored 50 points in the second half. So we just started producing and doing what we normally do. We're one of the best shooting teams in the country, so getting us going early, I think, really helped us stay in the game. And then as the game progressed, water always finds its level, as Coach says. So we showed that in the second half.
More questions for our student athletes before they're dismissed? All right, we'll go ahead and do that. Thank you both. Questions for Coach Steele?
Coach, you're running with a 9-man rotation. How important is that depth this late in the game?
I think it's huge. We built our team for this moment. I think the goal was obviously to make it to the NCAA tournament and advance. You got to win 3 games in 3 days here in Cleveland. We're a 1-bid league as it stands right now, and so we got to be at our best right now. So we play 9 guys, and it's like Reece said. Like I think we have 9 guys who could all start, and it's different guys, different nights for us, and it does keep our guys mentally fresh, physically fresh. iron sharpens iron in practice. We compete really hard, but we also are really smart in how long we go because we do want to be at our best right now.
Coach, you said in the press conference on Monday there's going to be a game in this tournament where you don't shoot it well. On the game, because of the second half you guys had,
Yeah.
statistically you guys ended up fine, but just what was different for you guys in the second half where you kind of got back to where you've been out offensively all season?
Yeah, I thought we over-dribbled in the first half. After the first couple minutes of the game, I thought we really over-dribbled it. And, you know, I told the staff, I was like, man, I'm going to have to control it a little bit more in the second half. I got to help our guys a little bit more, call a few more set plays. We played more in our 5-out, a lot more in the second half, which I thought we had a lot of success with that as well. And give Eastern Michigan credit. They in the first half, they try to really heat us up, pressure us, speed us up. They're long, they're athletic around that rim, and they present a lot of challenges. But I thought our execution in the second half was really, really, really clean. From top to bottom, that's everybody that went into the game. I thought had a positive impact on that offensive end.
A lot of offensive rebounds, especially in the first half,
Yeah.
and overall rebounding 45 to 32. What did you see from your team's effort on the glass specifically?
Yeah, we had like 5 in one possession there in that first half, and that could be so deflating. There's not many things more deflating than giving up an offensive rebound. If you've ever played basketball, it's like, man, you defend for however long, 25, 30 seconds, you give up an offensive rebound. Now you got to go out and defend again for another 20. Man, and then to have that happen like 4 times in one possession, man, that's tough. I thought, we knew going into the game, listen, Eastern's big. You know, Deshaun Nelson, 6'8", Billingsley, 6'9". Both guys played in the Big East, very talented. Shanu is 7 foot tall. I mean, they got a ton of size. And so I told them we can't get into a jumping contest with these guys, or else we're not going to win that battle. So we had to create a pocket, you know, for us to be able to rebound the ball. And we've gotten way better at it this year as the season wins. But I really think that if you can rebound the ball and you take care of it, you win in March. Right? And we didn't take care of it very well in that first half. We had too many turnovers. We finished with too many turnovers for the game, but we did out-rebound them by 13. We got to take care of that rock a little bit better there here if we want to continue to advance.
Coach, Peter Suter missed most of the last game, and you getting him back
Yeah.
tonight. Can you speak to his impact? Obviously, 1 for 10 shooting, but everything else, you really filled up the stat sheet.
Yeah, you know, he didn't practice all week, which I was concerned with. Just basketball's a rhythm sport. It is. You know, you got to be able to dribble the ball, you got to shoot the ball, you got to be able to go game speed, and you know, Peter's such a warrior. He's gonna play. Is he 100%? No. You know, he's gonna play, and he had obviously 10 rebounds, 10 assists. He almost had a triple-double if he'd make his free throws. But you could tell he's a little bit out of rhythm on the offensive end. And I told the staff going into the game, I said, if we can advance, Peter's going to be at a great advantage. He's had a week off, you know, so he's pretty fresh. He's got fresh legs. You know, so hopefully we can, you know, he'll gain his rhythm back here offensively because he's way more efficient than he was tonight. And again, that's not to take anything away from Eastern, right? Like they did a great job on him, but he's not going 1 for 10 very often.